Hey friends, this is Justine Ketchy and this is my intro. This is my fourth semester at BYU Online. I started with the Pathway program, so I had some college experience and then life kind of happened and I stopped going to school for a while. These are my sisters. I was born in Germany. I'm the oldest of four girls. This is me right here. I don't have a hometown, but I call St. Louis, Missouri home. That's where I graduated, and that's where I met and married my husband. My dad was in the military for 25 years, so hence is why I was born in Germany, but still an American citizen. I've lived in Ohio, Utah, Nevada, Texas, South Korea, and Illinois. And Illinois is where my dad retired. Um, so my sisters are all married and we're all moms together, so it's kind of fun to share and compare mommy stories. We each have individual children. So I have four. My sister Beth here has three, Shauna has two, and Adrian here has two. So this is mostly about me. This is kind of, if I'm not studying, this is what I'm doing. I love Cardinals, Duke college basketball, Denver Broncos. They were better last year, obviously, than were this year, but we can't have it all. I love to crochet. This was a gift I gave to my nephew. It's a little dinosaur. I actually made two of them to two different nephews. And then I cross stitch. So this year I finished the last cross stitch for all of my children and my husband and I, and so everybody has a homemade cross stitch. I also love to read and listen to music. I read pretty much anything, but I enjoy mysteries the most. Mary Higgins Clark, Kate Morton, those are my favorites. So, but I'm kind of open to anything. I love to go outside, love to be outdoors. Sometimes I just like to stay inside and just curl up with a good book. This last Christmas, we went to Island Park and went snowmobiling. Um, I was definitely cautious but a little adventurous, so my husband and my dad had more fun snowmobiling without me. There was only one time I didn't go without him, so but the rest of it I went with him, so I'm just a little bit more cautious, but we had a lot of fun doing that. So, and there was a lot of snow. When we left, there was over 4 feet of snow up there, so I would have loved to just stay in the cabin and read, so that's okay. So this is my husband, Matt. We've been married for 17 years. So we got married in the St. Louis, Missouri temple, and we did meet in singles ward, and it works, although I was just fresh out of high school. I mean, we were just babies, literally. But this was when we went to Lake Tahoe in Emerald Bay for our 15th wedding anniversary, so a few years ago. He really is my best friend, and I really love him a lot. So this is my pride and joy. This is kind of what makes my world go round. So this is Abigail. She's 16. She'll be 17 in March, so she's a junior. So we're kind of graduating together a little bit. This is my crazy son, my only son, Brayden, who we just had his Eagle Court of Honor. So he's 15. And my drama queen here, she's my wild child. But my one that keeps me on my toes, she's 12, she'll be 13 next month. Victoria is her name. And then the little caboose, she's kind of catching up in height. So this picture was taken about 2 years ago, but she's kind of catching up on height with all the rest of her siblings. But this is Noelle, and she's 10. So again, here's, my kids' names and their ages. So we can be a little rambunctious, although some people think we're not. So this was a few years ago. It was Memorial Day. We thought it was going to be fine and took this crazy hike to Snow Basin and totally got soaked and muddy, and but we took it all in stride, as you can see. We had a blast. So we love to see things. We love to travel. My kids are really good. They're very resilient with all the moves that we make and everything. Um, and all the different places we go and see. We haven't had a good vacation in a while. We actually went to Nauvoo this summer to celebrate my grandmother's 80th birthday. We do have animals in the house. This is Pluto. We have 2 cats, Simba and Figaro. All of our pets are named after Disney characters. So now that Star Wars is a part of uh, Disney, we can start putting Star Wars names in there, which my husband loves. So my husband is in the military. We've moved quite a bit. He was a military brat just as much as I was, so we've kind of met, grown up all over the place. But we've lived Florida, Oklahoma, Colorado, then we went back to Oklahoma, and right now we're in Utah. We're in Layton, Utah right now. But we're going to be moving again this summer, and it's probably back to Oklahoma, which I'm not looking forward to. So it'll probably be our last and final move with the military, and then after that we're going to move to where we want to live forever. So I'm looking forward to furthering my education. I am majoring in marriage and family. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I've got a couple things that are kind of crossed my mind, but we'll just kind of have to see where we are. There's lots of doors that are open. I've got roughly about 4 semesters left until I graduate. And this picture was our family. This is probably the most recent picture of April, last April, when my husband returned from a 7-month deployment. So yes, I did 2 full semesters, almost 2.5 semesters without my husband at home and still managing children and a household. So, but that's a little bit about me, and looking forward to this class, and we will see, and looking forward to meeting the rest of my classmates. Thanks.